Hi.
Hi.
I'm Wayne. Nice to meet you, Greycaster.
I can't do this, guys.
Oh.
What?
I've spent all week and pulled 2 all-nighters to get Ultra Ranger done for the anniversary.
But you've done it.
I don't have the energy.
That sounds like a self-inflicted problem.
I don't have the energy to do a Castranger.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Let's operate off gotcha rules and feed you to one of our other members to level them up.
Or I could just drink this Monster Energy drink.
Which I'm sure you've done plenty of this week.
It got so bad that I got paranoid when trying to take a 2-hour nap.
I think I'm becoming a monster.
I was having German expressionism dreams.
Okay.
Like the Creole theory type stuff?
Yeah.
Give you a hamburger.
No, like German
Hamburger.
expressionism, like old school films where like the houses were distorted.
Oh, yeah.
Well, speaking of Germans, cue the roll call!
We are live! Mike! Zenkaigan! Connect. Loading. Broadcast. Tempered Zeal! Bluecaster, Super Ichi!
Loud and impulsive. Greycaster. Late.
Illuminating the Tokuverse. Goldcaster Garza.
A spark of courage, the power of dreams. Orange Caster, Global Soft Perka.
Power of anime runs through my veins. Crimson Caster. Joe Raven.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world!
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Raven's touching my cookie, which in Hungarian means penis.
I guess. Now I'm keeping that in. Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 293.
Yo! What? Blaze! Pokemon!
Is that the Pokemon of the week?
It's a bear with
bear with
chainsaw hands.
chainsaw.
Wait, scroll up quickly.
Chain paws.
Gar, this will come after you if you don't buck up, Buttercup.
Bear with chainsaw seems more like a Digimon than a Pokemon.
It's a Pumbloom!
It's Whismer.
It's Pumbloom.
Was it Whismer?
Yeah, it's episode Pumbloom.
Okay.
It's a Pumbloom!
Hey, everyone,
No!
So, first, oh, well, Ichi, what are we?
We are a murder of Tokusatsu fans. You know, because Raven's here.
Yep.
Crows. Murder of crows.
Joe Raven.
Nevermore and all that.
Yeah. That should be your catchphrase.
No.
Eat my shorts.
Nevermore and all that! Right, Crimson
No.
Caster, Joe Raven!
Funny enough, Scott McNeil actually did a Raven thing, doing Silverbolt.
Fun.
Is that Andromon fused with Leomon?
That's
No,
Grappleomon.
What the fuck?
Wait,
Yeah.
That is so cool!
rapper Leomon? So
Oh,
like you
grapple.
It looks like Leomon and Andromon had a
Grapple,
baby.
Oh.
Because he's a grappler.
Oh, grapple.
Yeah, no, I love that, because I always hated Saber Leomon because it looked nothing like Leomon.
And
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Anyways, by the
then-
way, the new Digimon anime is fucking awful so far.
then the
I'm kind of okay with it, actually.
Another bigger announcements, motherfucking Robocop's in Mortal Kombat.
Jesus Christ!
It's so fucking cool!
Okay. Why is that surprise anybody? That the
That
games that
RoboCop
have
is-
included the frigging Predator and Terminator also
Leatherface, Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger, Jason Voorhees.
Yes,
I'll concede-
RoboCop is like perfectly in line with DLC for that.
I'll concede one thing. It makes more sense than fucking Vader and Yoda in Soul Calibur.
You shut your fucking mouth.
I
It's
will
awesome.
not.
Wait a minute, hang on. Are all those characters
What
owned by
about the
same
Ninja
studio?
Turtles? They were in Mortal
Probably.
Kombat. weren't they?
No, they were in Injustice 2.
Close
Oh,
enough.
funny.
And then they gave him a fucking Cyber Ninja skin, and that's also cool.
No, you know what's also cool? The 2014 RoboCop film had his like a vacation outfit, and it was just like his original design.
You know what else is cool?
Doing the show.
How we're
Yeah.
a murder of Tokusatsu fans who assemble every week to bring you our thoughts on Kamen Rider Super Sentai and a third
I
thing.
didn't murder him.
And RoboCop.
Allegedly.
Why don't cars today look like the cars from iRobot?
Oh, Lane,
I don't know
Where did
why.
that come from?
Lane,
I was
told
ready for you to
this-
say, why don't cars talk like in cars?
Lane, I already told you this while we were on our walk yesterday. They do exist. No one can fucking afford them.
No.
The economy is just that bad right now. No one can afford anything.
No, RoboCop is the American equivalent of a metal hero.
Also, Keith David's in Mortal Kombat.
Because no, think about it. RoboCop, I'm sorry we're getting into this for just like a minute or two. RoboCop, he has had several movies, an animated series, multiple video games, huge toy line, and a fucking Canadian TV show, which was really bad.
Because if there's anything that's an indication
Also,
of being a tokusatsu, it's having a Canadian TV show.
I love RoboCop!
Kicking down the stars.
You were saying, man?
I was just saying, also, just for him being in Mortal Kombat, he just is perfectly in line with, like, so many of the other DLC
Also, they got the original actor, Peter Weller, to play him.
They've been doing that with all of their DLC characters as much as possible.
They got Arnold's likeness, they didn't get Arnold.
No, I know.
I'm guessing Peter Weller's not busy
He
doing
was the butt
Egyptian
on that.
stuff. No joke. In high school, we just watched Peter Weller's like Egyptian, like Roman Empire documentaries, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Peter Weller," and our history teacher's
You watched Egyptian stuff narrated by RoboCop?
He hosted it.
That's awesome.
And our history teacher's like, "That's RoboCop," and I'm like, "No fucking way."
That's
what
awesome.
was that, Emily?
I have never heard of this either.
That's awesome.
Oh, Peter Weller doing his like Egyptian.
You need to show me that later.
Like that's actually
You
his.
said something about Keith David being in Mortal Kombat. Do you mean like
Oh,
you
yeah,
can literally just play as
no,
Keith?
Because
David?
It's Spawn.
No, because he voices Spawn.
He's the voice of
okay.
Spawn. Yeah.
But
Is
he
that
did
what
him
I
in the
expected?
he did it. Yeah, because he played Spawn in the old animated series, so they brought him over for Mortal Kombat when the character
But
came in as
let's
DLC.
let's never forget Keith David's best voice work ever, Elroy
Dr.
from
Affiliate.
Community.
Agreed.
But second
That's
hand
not
is,
technically voice work.
second is Goliath.
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn Joel McHale for Johnny Cage in the new Mortal Kombat movie. He voiced him in the new animated special. He's fucking Johnny Cage. Look at him. Look at that.
He's a washed up asshole.
I've been watching Community, and like Jeff and Abed are like my two favorite
He
characters.
finished the first season. Just 5 more seasons in a movie.
I did.
Where's my damn movie?
It's
Abed is
currently happening.
Abed is my goddamn hero.
Ichi, it's happening.
All right. Well, we've wasted 7 minutes. Let's get into things.
Yeah! 01 episode 35.
Well, before we do that, I wanted to make sure to mention that make sure everyone uses our Skip the Dishes code in the description for $5 off your first order.
What if that doesn't exist in America?
So you can get food delivered during
Skip
this
the
time
Dishes.
of crisis.
It does exist in America.
Oh, it does?
Depends on where in America.
It's Ace Killer in the manga.
Yeah. And if you are listening, watching to this episode, sure.
Are you washing your clothes while watching this episode?
To this episode, on the day it came out, make sure you post in the comments about how you're one of our premium cast fans, because you listened to this episode before the next episodes come out.
But does that make me an ultra premium fan because I'm listening to it as it's happening?
It doesn't count if you're in the show.
You're all premium fans to me.
Heart emoji.
You say that to make all the losers feel happy.
Whoa!
I don't know where I was going
Holy
with
shit,
that.
God, that's mean.
Plays
I love all of you.
Premium fan die. That's good.
I don't know where I was going with that. That was a terrible joke.
Yeah. So this week we're talking about 01 episode 35, Kiramager episode 10, the last ones we're getting for a while. And for our featured topic, we are going to talk about the final episode of Tokusatsu Gagaga.
Now, I know we said last week we were going to talk about the Zangetsu stage show, but for scheduling reasons, that's been pushed to next week, so apologies.
For scheduling
A lot
reasons,
of us
and
didn't
to keep,
realize it was like 2.5 hours long.
Yeah, because we were like, all right, it's a stage show.
I knew. No one else asked.
I asked this morning, and that sounded like the first time you realized.
Yeah.
And it's like, nope.
The point is, I knew.
Yeah, the point is, I walked in this morning, and I was just like, hey, what's the special topic again? Oh, it's the Zangetsu thing. Okay, cool. So how long is that so I can show up early enough to watch it with you guys? Types it in, looks it up. Oh shit, it's 2
120
hours
minutes.
long. Wow, okay, I guess I gotta show up real early.
And you still showed up like...
Well, that was
45 minutes.
after we realized that no, it's not.
Yeah.
Armor Hide, what do you mean forgets I live? Don't forget you live.
Anyway.
Oh no!
While those children get killed, let's get into 01.
Father Horobi,
Give me legs.
What?
Okay, no, I gotta be brutally honest right here, right now.
Okay.
I totally forgot Kamen Rider 01 was a thing.
What, you forgot?
We
the
literally
entirety?
talk about it every week.
Yeah, but throughout this entire week, I just forgot it was a thing.
All he's been thinking about
I
is
was
Ultraman.
sitting here starting to go like, is he just gonna tell me my James Speak jokes are terrible? Because I know that already.
No, I would have told you that 34 weeks ago.
Oh no, no!
I mean, I'm
ow.
sure you did.
No.
that physically hurt.
Anyway. So yeah,
I
Don't say
forgot.
that. Come on.
I forgot what day it was, like the other day.
it's Catil's Day.
Ah, shit.
So
Supposed to be my taxes.
So this episode is all about Horobi remembering that he had daddy.
Yeah, because he he jumps in the way of an attack to protect Jin, and then he literally goes, "Why did I do that?"
Don't kill my boy!
Before that, can we take a minute to address how fucking smart that fight with Jin was when Naruto was facing off against him with Metal Hopper?
Uh-huh.
Just, holy shit, he was using the Locust to make platforms to keep up with the
That was
flying
so fucking
fucking
rad!
rider!
Down.
That was awesome.
That was some Kingdom Hearts shit.
Best form in the show for a reason.
I saw him do that, and I was like, holy shit, that is the most brilliant thing I have ever seen a rider do.
Yeah.
I wrote down a whole bunch of notes for the episode of Sentai, but for this, the only note that I put was weird metal powers.
They made a goddamn stage out of metal against the side of the goddamn.
Yeah. No,
It was
he
awesome.
literally used the power of that form to make floating metal platforms so that he could stand on ground while fighting the flying guy.
I don't think it was floating. I think
No,
it was
they were floating.
It looked like
He
they were
kept
attached to the side of the
remaking
dam.
I mean, those things fly in the first place. He literally could have just made a floating platform.
Yeah.
I mean, one way or the other.
Anyway.
But he was keeping up with the flying guy by making floating platforms and jumping between them.
But yeah, that was fucking rad. Can we get more fights like that?
That was an absolutely insane use of that power set.
I swear to God, like 5-6 times now they've fought on that fucking bridge.
Well, yeah, that's where...
When they do flying
happen.
Kamen Rider
It's
fights, those are some of my favorite.
Toei.
No, I get it, but like this is the most scenery I've seen. Like this one set I've seen the most.
Yeah,
out of the
usually
entire
they-
show.
Because this is the bridge where fucking Mitsubo Jinrai's base is hidden.
Well, it's the bridge to the place where
Just
they're basically.
fucking
Yeah.
take out the whole police army, SWAT team, just
No.
fucking raid their asses.
Look,
They
That's
can't
what they
take
tried
on-
to
No, but
do!
they can't take on all of the like fucking
Look.
hundreds of fucking people.
Look, I'm just gonna say it, Lane. This is not the most used piece of landscape in Toku history. Usually they just do it one per season, though.
Was it that riverbank? Or
Yeah, I think I'm stuck between the riverbank or that frigging
Giant
crosswalk area with the frigging round statues in the middle.
Oh yeah.
I'm stuck. It's
Oh, yeah. The one where
the
Pop-
fact
the one
that
where
I
Poppy
know what
debuted?
you're
Yeah.
talking about says
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, the one
Right.
where Kamen Rider Poppy
I'm
debuted.
stuck between the riverbank and that as probably the most overused scenery that Toei just keeps reusing in all of their
And
shows.
it was also in O's versus Deno, or O's
Or-
All
yeah.
Rider.
Or the mountain area.
Or that frigging
The quarry.
tunnel, or that tunnel from Kabuto where Sasori found out he was a friggin' worm.
Oh, yeah.
That tunnel gets used repeatedly also.
Was it the same tunnel Bonjo escaped from jail from?
Yes.
Thought so.
So,
Was it also
and
the
then
tunnel
just-
where the Zio episode with the bus driver took place?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
and then you just have Ultraman.
Oh my god!
Everything's on miniature set.
Yeah.
That's the Dark Revelation tunnel.
You learn deep shit down there.
Everybody
Dark
does.
Revelation tunnel.
Yeah.
I like that.
So Jin steals the key for Raiden and manages to get away with it. And then we cut to Fua and Naki. Right as Naki's woken up, she defaults to make everyone who's got the Zaya spec go apeshit. But then Fua knocks her out of it, going, "Wait, weren't you going to experience character development?" And
Oh, yeah.
and she
What is
goes,
your
"Oh yeah,
dream?" And then it just ends.
oh yeah, that's right. I'm a character now."
Oh yeah, that's right, I've been a character. Oh.
And then Guy just comes on the broadcast. "We have experienced a bug with the Zaya specs. You may remember something similar happened when the Humagears went berserk, and I know I was absolutely vehemently against it and took drastic, life-destroying steps to stop that from happening again. But don't worry, this time we got it.
No. So it's the freaking...
Now it's people!
So it's the workers from the South Park episode
Like
when
he
they
does,
released Cthulhu.
he does the announcement and that little Google dinosaur pops up like,
Right?
I'm sorry,
We're
I'm being an
sorry.
idiot.
I promise we're gonna send our privatized governmental army of soldiers with guns but also progress keys to murder all of the robots.
Right?
Today!
You put military
My
chips in
no.
toys?
No, my personal mind-controlled army up against the people who just showed that they can override all my security and take over my shit. I'm brilliant.
That joke you just did.
Oh, you put military chips?
1,000% brilliant.
That's in the thumbnail now.
Yeah!
Hard soldiers!
Oh my god.
God.
I need to
Science!
be looking
Everything
at the
else.
actual chat.
Everything else!
It's just a rider!
No, no,
Everything else is just a form.
everything else is just a human gear.
Hard soldiers.
There will be no mercy.
Wait.
No, it will be high quality.
Wait. Do the belts actually do that? What? Do they actually, like, transform you into that suit? Oh, no. They don't actually do that. Oh, we have to change that.
You know why I hate? I hate when commercials show us that you can drive your goddamn SUV up the mountain and think you can have a Klondike bar with the hottest babe ever. No, these toys need to be real.
No! Get that shit out of here! No!
Oh,
Yes!
No!
Oh,
Yes.
I get it. Because they all fucked them.
No!
Every single one of them.
Yes, every single rider, and now Horobi being the last one, have now all kicked Thouser's ass.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
I love it.
Every rider in the
six
show
riders.
has killed.
He's been shit stomped by everyone.
Who hasn't he kicked his ass yet?
They've
No,
all
let's
destroyed
resurrect-
him at this point.
let's-
It's kind of sad,
Okay.
actually.
Let's resurrect Ikuzuchi
If you want-
so
yeah.
he can kick his
Yeah,
ass.
that's why he's back.
Yeah, Ikuzuchi. We brought him back just to have him kick Thouser's ass.
The funeral
Yep.
meme.
We were
Yeah.
one rider short, so we had to bring back my boy!
Oh, I found out something about Ikuzuchi's actor.
Uh-huh.
Apparently he was Verde,
Verde in the
Rider
Zeo,
Time
in the
Reunion.
Zeo special.
I'm like,
Yep.
well, that's a good upgrade.
Yeah.
You get to nut. Oh, the guess that foreshadowed his death. He was in a Ryuki thing.
But also they reset it and brought him back.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. I thought he died. He got better.
Different
And
timeline.
because of this final ass kicking that Thouser got, like, Guy does that thing where he's just like,
This is
impossible. I'm gonna fucking get the fuck out of the way. And I'm like, oh, you're reaching Dan Corona levels of crazy there, bud.
Hold me
Watch it.
back!
You
Hold me
like
back!
a blasting
Okay.
off again type thing, but that he does is he
No.
falls to the ground and then his soldiers like pull him back.
Hold me back, bros!
Yeah, basically.
Back off, get your own rider.
I love the on the ground, completely bloodied, barely able to get up. This is impossible. This is 1,000% impossible. And I'm just sitting back like, how is this impossible, guy? You've literally gotten your ass kicked one-on-one by almost every single person present. How is it impossible that you lost?
You know what this is? It's the guy that bought, like, the exclusive skin, but is shitty at the game.
Yeah. I paid so much money for this, why am I still losing?
Yeah.
Pretty much. I paid
Yeah.
$1,000 for this.
I paid $1,000 for this, and now you're gonna get your $1,000 back in kick-assing.
I mean, realistically, he spent billions on this.
He spent thousands.
He spent $1,000 billion on
You
it
thousand.
just to stay on theme.
Yeah. He spent thousands of billions of dollars developing this technology and setting all of this up just to get his ass handed to him.
And yet
And
somehow
I
his
love
company's still successful.
Right?
Well, like, if I could go on to, like another thing right now without my phone resetting the audio, I would grab a poster that I found called, like, it's Everybody Hates Chris, but it's Everyone Hates Bowser.
I saw
Yeah,
that.
it still says based on the life of Chris Rock on it. It's just
Man, I
like-
didn't know Chris Rock had it this shitty.
Yeah.
No wonder he did DreamWorks movies.
It's okay, Thouser, I still like you.
Of course you do.
By the laws of statistics, someone had to.
I
You know,
Yeah.
no, you know what I
honestly
think?
still like
And it
Bowser.
was either, and Frank,
Go ahead, Emily.
I still honestly like him too.
I think for me, it's more I like the writer. Like I do like Guy. Like he is a douchebag. Like he deserves everything that's happened to him. But I think I just do like the power set more than the actual guy himself.
That's fair.
Welcome to the club.
It's a cool suit. It's a cool belt. I love the fucking just like with the 5 words cross. Like I love that.
I like when you hit the button, it just flicks the thing open. I would hit it, but then it would start to flash, and the only way to stop it is to insert it into a belt.
Yes.
Which kind of
Breakcore.
Seriously, why do these not have off switches?
Dead battery.
Dead battery.
Yeah.
Also, someone did fan art of the one that doesn't flip open.
Yeah.
It actually looked pretty cool.
So yeah, Fua gets apparently dragged to a hospital by Naki after passing out again.
Yeah, I love that scene.
Wait, like he literally got dragged.
Well, we
to
didn't
a
see it,
hospital?
but we're assuming Naki just carried him there.
Oh, like you said, drag. So I'm just like,
I just want
some guy just dragging him by his legs.
I just wanted
into
so
the
bad.
hospital.
I wanted so bad for him to wake up, realize he's not where he just was. Oh man, did someone fucking judo chop me in the back of the head again? Ah!
No, he just wakes up.
I love that was in the recap.
Why are
Oh my god!
stains on
Hang
my
on,
pants?
hang on. I forgot the Naruto face of the week. The Naruto face of the week.
It could have been the Naruto fist of the week because he did the Arthur meme fist.
Yep.
Close.
Did he do the Arthur meme?
Yeah.
Again. Well, it's just the typical like Toku anime like fist
like
at the
that's what
side
the Arthur meme
clenched.
is referencing, so it makes sense.
But yeah, here's the Naruto face of the week. So got him kind of glaring over at freaking what's his face, just being like, "The fuck's up with this guy?"
I don't trust a man who watches over vegetables.
But no, quickly before we get to the food scene, I just loved like the madness that was happening with all these fucking people like being taken over by the Zaya specs. Like you cut to like a fucking office, like floor of like an office building, and it's just like people are getting like kicked and jumped on, and then like
There's a guy on a desk choking another man.
Yeah, and then like afterwards, like they stop and they're just like, "Holy shit! I'm sorry."
Yeah. When they stop, there's one dude who's just bowing repeatedly and
like
I love that there was just one dude in that office scene who just fucking like and just like crumbles to the ground.
Just what Raven just said reminded me of like whoever controls the pants gets to lead the office.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
man.
Fua.
Oh my god,
The scene was fucking hilarious.
Yua walks in like she just fucking came back from study group or something.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys, I had community college today.
Yeah, just came from Greendale.
No. If anything, Yua does night school.
Yeah.
Too damn busy during the day.
So, over the last couple episodes, with the whole finding out that Fua has a fake past, and, Naki's the only one who can unlock your true memories.
this is actually a pretty funny payoff, honestly.
Yeah, bro, your life was boring.
The best thing,
so normal.
When I watched that scene, I was sitting there as Naki just finished the explanations, like, and that concludes your life. And it's just, I'm sitting there like, absolutely fucking nothing happened. Just as a joke. I just out loud, and nothing happened, and that's the joke. Wow, who would have thought? You're fucking boring. And I fucking died.
It was so... Meanwhile, I'm imagining the other end of this possibility, like, she just spent hours telling him in minute, precise detail everything he did for like 20 years. When you were 5, you peed the bed.
This is what
I was thinking
you got your first boner at 17.
I was just thinking of this. It's like
you don't need to tell her that.
Like, all right, tell me everything. Well, 12 hours later. No. And that's how Middle Earth was saved. I know that story. I meant my life. Oh yeah, it was pretty boring.
She just like included a summary of every movie he ever watched.
She just told him the story of Lord of the Rings. It's like, and that was how everything was restored.
Wait, I know
that story.
He just projects the screen from like Fua's point of view. He's just jerking it or something.
No. It just goes all like
you were quite a furry.
No, it just goes full on Deadpool where he's talking to the fourth wall.
It's just a picture of you. Hello, Fua. You're quite good at turning me on.
or no, full on Cusco. Hey, hi. You may be watching this video recording of me talking about this.
Circles himself. Winner goes to Yua. Loser.
Yeah.
Winner. Nice cock.
Hey. Nice cock. That's a Kronk meme going around these days.
So then Naki, like, just goes, But Fua does have a really big, huge sense of humor. And
What?
I was like, what? And then she proceeds to make like a Fua joke, like Fua Fua.
She
Does a
she
pun.
proceeds to make an Naruto
and then-
bad pun.
Naito.
So,
She even does the Naruto Naito.
was this the first time it was ever outright mentioned about this?
It's the first time anyone said it out loud, but not like
Yeah.
you didn't know immediately.
So
I
Fua
yeah.
loses it.
yeah,
It's like,
so
it's a double joke!
while it's great that yes, finally it's him laughing has been outed to someone, I feel like the payoff is not yet here for that. I feel like we need Naruto to find out, and I'm feeling like that's a last episode thing.
I think Naruto does know to some degree because he keeps seeing him do it.
No, every time he does it,
He gets
like
pissed about it.
yeah, he like throws him off by pretending to be angry or like injuring himself.
But yeah, so like Horobi's starting to now like question like, oh maybe I do kind of remember that like my dad Humagear and stuff, and like even Jin's like throwing back like, whoa, nobody
You
cares
love
about
me.
Hey, you care about me and shit.
Oh my goodness. I played Boggle. What kind of person was I?
And so then like Arthur's just like, yeah, Horobi, you remind me of my dad, my Robo Dad, and like you were probably like. He was probably based off you. You were based off him.
Will you be my new robot dad?
No.
and then then we cut to like Horobi with his like Humagear Magias and stuff, like army, and then Thouser with his raiders.
Oh yeah, the armies marching up to each other.
and
was
then they just
sick.
both henshin, and like just seeing Thouser henshin with the raiders was just so fucking cool.
This is another really good
like,
example.
They sort of just waved their arms and sent their armies in before them.
Hard.
This is a really good
Great
example
lines.
of really well framed henshins that I like a lot.
I don't know why, but just Horobi is just really great at doing like the head raise, like after he henshins, like fucking.
And yeah, we
I
see
think
all
that's more of the suit actor.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Seiichi Takano is just a fucking natural.
Yeah.
and yeah, seeing all the Ames dudes like hard.
Raid rise.
Party. Party.
RAID.
HARDY. And then we just see, like, we cut to them, like, it's just a bunch of them, like, shooting their fucking submachine guns and stuff, which is so cool.
It was actually really cool that like they just the two of them just stared at each other like captains, like generals of armies, as their soldiers fought amidst them. It was really nice. Attack!
And yeah, and then just
Horobi's
Thouser's
just standing there during the whole fight. Just like, you realize you have a limited staff of people, but I literally have a 3D printer going in the background, right?
Yeah.
and Thouser like is fighting Horobi, and he's able to, because he never jacked the Sting Scorpion data, so he got that.
Yeah.
So that was cool, and he used. Like,
I love that one shot where he drops the elephant hoof on him.
Yeah, and then he uses like a Sting Scorpion jacking break on him, and like Horobi, the look on Horobi's face was like, "Holy shit, I'm gonna fucking die."
Did you guys say elephant? Wolf?
Oh, mammoth.
I said hoof.
Oh, hoof. I heard wolf.
Yeah,
Sure.
mammoth.
These headphones.
Fucking elephants don't.
That's why you only use one on one ear.
Oh yeah. I guess that's a
Smart boy.
idea.
For some
I have
reason,
Apple
I
headphones,
can
I
hear
can
you all
listen to them.
perfectly, even though I've got these on entirely. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
So
And Naruto comes in, protects him, and Horobi's like, "What are you doing?" He's like,
Nazi.
Human gears need to work together if we're going to stop dying."
Yeah, this is we're finally dealing with what I think could have been addressed forever ago. Like, Horobi wants Humagears to be free, in a sense. Naruto also wants Humagears to be free, in a sense. We're not so different, you and I.
Well, like Horobi's original.
Everyone stop. Everyone just demarks.
Well,
You
Horobi's
did not just say that. What? You and I are not so much alike. Like, you did not just say that. Fuck
See,
it.
I did say that.
Fuck it. We're out of here. Let's go, guys.
Well, Horobi's original thought process was, I want the Human Gears to be free, but humanity's in the way, so we gotta kill humanity if the Human Gears are gonna be free.
Hold up.
And thus, Naruto brings up, like, you don't just want to follow the Arc, because the Arc was created by Guy, and he's the one who made it hate humans. So, we all need to team up against the real asshole here.
I'm getting fucking sick and tired of just hearing, "Well, the Arc."
Akaishi no mama ni.
Fucking Naki said it, Horobi said it, fucking Raiden said it at the end. I'm like, shut up. Like, I'm just like, I'm that teacher from that one Vine where it's just, shut the hell up! Shut up! Shut up!
Lane, you know what it is?
Shut
It's for the
up.
greater good. The greater good.
Yeah, no, that's what reminded me too. Just like the greater good. Shut it!
No, shut it!
Go watch Hot Fuzz. It's a great movie.
But one thing I wasn't expecting to see this episode was that Thouser threw a shit ton of gigas at everyone.
Geigers.
Depending on your translation.
Jaggers!
The gigas, the gigars.
What?
Don't
The
worry
big
about it.
mammoth robots.
Yeah, the mammoth robots.
Dope.
Okay.
Also, we learned that Naki is hooked up to the Zaya system, but I know why. Because I watched Project Thouser Part 1. So.
I mean, it made sense. She was basically put there by Thouser, so Naki is apparently attached to all of Zaya's security protocols. That's why she was able to cause all the Zaya speckers to go, hey, nuts. And once she snapped out of it, she promptly shut down all of Thouser's troops.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm just thinking of them as like Mr. Meeseeks. It's like, hey, Mr. Meeseek, kill him! Okay!
I can do! He's trying!
Yeah, so after Horobi...
I just want to die! He wrote me into this, he wrote me... It's like it goes from like Fua to Yuya to Thouser to Horobi to the Ark.
Yeah.
Well, he wrote me into...
So, like, after Horobi shitstomps Thouser,
Oh, yeah, and his finisher, Sting Utopia? Fucking rad!
Yeah, that.
Damn.
That was savage! I love it!
Yeah,
Finish
no,
him.
Horobi has been nothing but impressive this whole show.
He
in terms
grabs
of
him with
combat.
the long-ass tail and then pulls him over for a freaking stab through the face. Well, not the face.
Get over here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say.
And then Naruto...
I got too excited.
Naruto, like, talks to Horobi about, like, teaming up, and Horobi's just like, yeah, maybe.
Alright, here's
Yeah,
something
like,
I
we'll
want
see
someone...
what happens.
Here's something I want to see one of our fans do in the chat. Take the Horobi suit and paint it, like, in Scorpion's colors.
Oh, just
from Mortal Kombat.
tint him
my
yellow and
God.
black.
Go!
And then do Sub-Zero, because it's an easy mock-up.
Just Jin is Sub-Zero.
And then do... What's the red one? Raiden?
Airmac.
Airmac.
Yeah, and then do Airmac, because he needs more love.
Well, then
Use-
there's the purple ninja Rain.
Yeah.
He's a prince.
But
Kamen Riders Horobi and Jin. Deadliest of enemies, but
slaves under my power.
But, like, there's gotta be...
Your sideshow freaks attack my riders.
I just want...
Enough!
just Arc Zero and Asriga!
Oh man.
Just like it's fucking Arc Zero and he kidnaps Eve, so just let me go. You can't do that. You can't do this, Arc Zero. I can choose anyone to combat. I choose her.
That was a $500 shot riser, asshole.
It's gonna be...
This is the part where you de-henshin.
This is the part where you explode.
Go watch the 95 Mortal Kombat movie. It's fucking glorious.
Where do you get these mooks?
Where do you get these raiders?
Why do the Raiders get all the good shit?
This is where you de-henshin. Ah! Oh man.
Princess Yua, heir to the throne of Outworld.
Hell, I'm having a fun time, and I didn't even watch the episode.
Kamen Rider Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Watch her closely on Satsu.
Ansatz. Alright, enough of that. So, they eventually build a new Midori and a lettuce pun, and then the episode ends with the coolest shit. Raiden's back, and he's got a sick new outfit!
His shoes say fucking Raiden on them.
It says Rai in big text, and then the rest of Metsubo Jin.
Yeah.
Right.
Or do you think they're going to sell those?
Fucking probably.
Bands back together.
Yep.
I just have a question. What are those?
So for the first time in the show, we have all 4 members of Metsubo Jinrai.
Which honestly, like, I wish we just would have had them from the beginning.
I think it was an interesting build up to this point.
That's kind of a funny thing, because now we gotta wait like a month now for new episodes.
No, but like I feel like honestly, like during that arc of not having Jin and Horobi after they got destroyed, I think it should have been like Horobi as he's dying, he's like, "How you think you defeated us? There's 2 more of us," and then we just see Raiden and Naki, and like they take over for a bit as like the sub-villains until they revive Horobi and Jin.
Oh,
I think
wow.
Bowser's enough of a side villain.
Yeah, but Lane, this is
Bowser is the villain.
Lane, this is the writer of X8.
He's just the
He
side
gives
bitch.
you one shitty villain and then a decent good villain later on that ends up becoming more shitty.
Mo shitty.
Bo shitty.
I mean,
We don't know for sure. I feel like they're trying to avoid doing another Dan with Guy.
That they're getting
There were twinges of that this episode, but whether they decide to explore that, we'll see.
Yes.
Pieces of Dan.
It seems to me like they're finally starting to really lean into Metsubo Jinrai aren't really bad guys. They've just been dealt a bad hand.
Although
Well,
they
that's
kind
what-
of are.
Well, like, Aruto's is trying to show them that, like, you don't need the arc to tell you what the fuck to do. You're not being free if you're listening to what a satellite's fucking telling you to do.
And if you are, you should rethink that because the thing you're listening to was programmed by this fuckface.
Yeah, so that's probably why Arc Zero is going to happen, is because like Metsubo Jinrai disconnects itself from it, and then Arc just gets pissed off because it's basically, if you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
I like that thought. I would also like it if Naki turns out to be Arc Zero for some reason, because then all four of them are riders.
Yes,
That would make sense.
I just pictured the arc being voiced, but that's
There you go,
No,
Kamen Rider
that's
Scorpion,
It's pretty cool.
Kamen Rider Hanzo.
No, I'm just picturing the arc being voiced by Gilbert Godfrey.
Hanzo Hasashi.
Just they have that weird voice in their head, and like they
Kill humanity!
Why don't you just go kill humanity?
I don't think that's the real arc.
So yeah, next week we have the recap special, but we won't be talking about that because like whatever. So we'll think of something to watch in replace of 01 until it comes back.
We have some ideas to cover the empty airtime.
But at least the writers and stuff have the time to make the show better.
Oh, Lane, they
Ooh.
already have. Lane, they already.
Sorry.
Hot take.
What were you saying, Emily? I was talking over you.
Nothing. It was nothing.
Alright.
Lane, they can't do that. They're already 10 episodes ahead. Speaking of 10 episodes, Kiramager!
I really should have waited to write my first note for this episode because the first thing you see is what looks like Mabushina praying to a vegetable.
Hey, don't be dissing Christalian religions.
Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta say,
I'm not a vegetarian.
Shiguru has been impressing the fuck out of me. Because I thought he was just going to be this really stern, stone-faced, serious character, but he is the most expressive and emotional of the entire team.
Yeah,
We already knew that from his
No,
other first
I
episode.
know, but I didn't expect him to go even further with it,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
incredible.
Lane, that's called acting.
No,
Yeah.
no, but like this whole thing we now
The
know
point
is
is-
that he's just always been trying to act cool because he doesn't want to show that he's like an emotional, distressed
The
person.
point is, Lane is surprised he's being, what's that word? Consistent!
yes.
But just, holy shit, why did he do this? Shiguru face of the week.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so Shiguru is like obsessing over this fucking like cheddar hot dog, which I'll admit actually looked pretty fucking good.
Hey,
Yeah, it
welcome
was
to
the,
Binging with
it was
Babish.
the cheddar
Today we're talking-
salsiccia hot dog, and
It was until Hakata Minami fucking ate the
Yeah.
middle of it like a
yeah,
bastard.
Why did he do that?
I'm just waiting for the binging with Babish episode where he recreates that hot dog.
What a
I
fucking...
really hope so, but I don't think he watches these shows, does he?
No, he doesn't.
What a dick move, Hakata Minami.
Like, yeah, because he goes up to him before he's like, it's like, oh, is this your favorite meal, huh? I can see why.
He was like, that was a good order you made. And I'm like, what?
And then he like lifts the napkin and just Shiguru's fucking just destroyed.
What a
He's so
fucking
heartbroken.
pro
You feel
move.
the same
Especially
way
since-
if you ordered your favorite and then some all of it, and like you can't even eat that now unless you want
That
to.
face.
Oh my gosh! Wait, that reminds me so much of something. Let me just post it. I'm sorry, just 1 second.
But yeah, but before
It's
that,
literally
like,
a version of this.
So he's after being inspired by Jewel, Shiguru is training with new sword techniques, and I gotta say, I'm actually really impressed with what he comes up with.
and I'm like, wait, are you? Yeah, wait, are you trying to tell me the other Rangers are trying to be as strong as another Ranger on the team?
Holy shit.
They're actually inspiring each other to come up with new attacks and new ideas.
Are you trying to tell
And the
me
fact
they're
that they can use their
becoming
imaginations
stronger?
to actually influence their abilities is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, when I
Almost
first
Green
read that, I'm
Lantern-y.
like, I was so happy. I'm like, finally, a Ranger gets it. He's got to be as strong as the others.
Yep.
Which, the way that he was doing it, or like the way he was channeling his Kira mentality was also pretty interesting.
Yep.
Like,
Can't
how
wait to
to,
see
like,
everybody do that.
like how to
What is
adjust
that?
like his blade attack from like at a certain point, or like how to move it around an enemy.
Apologies for the FF14 reference, but he's learned to channel the blade, the etheric blade of light. He's ready to kill an Ascian.
And now this episode, I've finally made the realization that frickin' Sayo wears the fucking pants in the group. Like the big pants.
I feel like that was what she did later was revenge for him basically almost killing her when he tested out his attack at the start of the episode.
Yeah.
So,
But, like, I don't know, like, it just... Sayo is, like, the most maturest one of them.
That's the thing. Like I said when we started watching this, she's absolutely going for the fucking authoritative Onesan type, and she pulls it off well.
to quote Brian from Game Grumps, just from Saya, I have a PhD. Like, because she's a doctor.
God, Canon has grown up so much. So proud.
I'm just expecting her to freaking shoot someone demorph with just the most straightest of face.
Oh yeah.
Just, so what are you a doctor? So what are you a doctor of? Oh, I'm a surgeon.
There's nothing I can't cut.
There's nothing I can't shoot.
But yeah, so this episode is about
What are the kids doing?
Zorgi.
That's cute.
I like Zorgi.
the episode is about a goth Lolita style idol named Yodomi Hime.
Oh god, please tell me they don't go into a forest filled with dead people.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, like, this reminded me of Ultraman Taiga with that one chick, that idol.
Wait, does anyone get awesome kick-ass form where it's like gold and silver?
No.
Ah, okay, so close.
Just yet.
Fuck!
Not yet.
Meanwhile, my favorite thing about this entire episode, honestly, like, aside from, like, the fan subplot or plot or whatever, I just love that Garza went up to Tarantula and just literally was
Strangled.
like, will you stop fucking standing around in this one room the whole time? And he's like, yo, I've been fucking doing shit, don't worry.
You know what it is?
My plot's already underway!
It's freaking sky high with like the main villain in general. It's like, yeah, here's what
And Garza's just all, I'll show you how judgmental I can be!
it's like,
So,
I
Garza
guess
is really a girl.
so, of course I'm a girl.
Girlza.
A girl's up.
Terrible.
Jagar,
That's terrible.
Jagar, he's our man. If he can't do it, great!
No, Garza at barbecue. Grill's up.
Wow.
But no, I
No,
gotta...
if he was taking a jog, Parksa.
But, like,
Come back to us on that.
I love the freaking, like, relationship between Tarantula and Garza. It's just funny, because, like, Garza's just, he's so mad all the time. He's just trying to, like, conquer and do what he wants to do, and Tarantula's just like,
calm the fuck down, dude! I've got a monster out there!
Yeah, he's just like, he's just so afraid for his life that Garza's just gonna fucking kill him.
This isn't water we're standing in, it's all my piss from being afraid of you!
But yeah!
No, it's my sweat from almost shitting myself.
And also my shit!
Don't step there.
But no, like,
but just I was not expecting him to freaking choke him out.
Yeah, no, it reminded me of that
I'm
scene.
like,
it reminded
whoa.
me of that scene of the original Clone Wars cartoon where, like, there's this banking clang alien and, like, there's this bounty hunter named Dirge, and he's like, oh, you're just gonna stand there and do nothing? I have no idea why the hell Count Dooku sent you here, but if all you're just gonna do is stand around, he just fucking lifts up the guy, chokes him. Alright, whenever you're ready. So, but yeah, I just love how Garza's been getting progressively more and more pissed off as the show goes.
Yeah.
Oh, you had him steal your Zord again, huh? Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Hey, your sword got stole!
Let me see your staff thing. Oh, you mean my fork? Just snaps in
Oh my god, can someone make the fucking Itachi choking Sasuke meme, but with Tarantula and fucking Garza? I want to see that shit. That'd be funny.
That'd be fun.
Whoa.
That'd be some sick shit. But yeah, so the main focus of the episode is about this goth, like, idol on YouTube, which...
Yeah, Yodomi Hime.
I just
But
kept
she
getting
wasn't just
Ultraman
like an
Tiger.
idol. She's like a cryptid where you have to search a praising search for her at 3 a.m. and maybe you have like a 1 in 20,000, I think, chance of
So
getting
it's
the
a-
video.
I like how they
So it's a
said that, and then they
creepypasta.
found her immediately.
How does she have so many fans if there's so many hoops to jump through?
A lot of Japanese people are night owls.
Maybe the legend was just a lie. You can just find it on the first search.
And then we find out that she was a like hardcore stalker fan of Shiguru.
Oh, no, she wished she was a stalker.
Yeah, she was like, I wish I was a... Yeah,
She
yeah.
gets called a stalker, and she's like, "Nah, I'm not that good."
Also, I love the Carrot brand laptop that's fucking orange.
No.
Get it? 'Cause Carrot!
Now on
That is
premium,
the best laptop.
now on premium Bandai.
When you see all the episodes of Ultra Ranger up on YouTube now.
Nothing beats in Zoe 101 when they had the fucking pair Apple laptops. It was just like a pair instead of a
That was in
seven.
iCarly as well.
Yeah.
They use pair. They use pair because they can't use Apple products.
And also, Izzy's laptop was a pineapple in Digimon.
Oh, I thought it was a Montimon.
No, it's pineapple, just like his hair.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Huh.
It always just reminded me of Motimon a bit because of like just how the oval and then like the little squeaky.
But like, God, she has like the body pillow with him on
Oh,
it, like the
no.
throw pillow with him on it.
Someone
Yeah,
noticed
she's
the
both a body pillow and a normal pillow.
Like,
Premium Bandai.
Someone noticed the body.
You joke. You fucking joke. Don't do it.
But that's the thing. Somebody knows with the body pillow. It was the shot from the opening.
Yeah.
like when it shows their civilian outfits.
Oh,
the
yeah,
opening,
yeah.
It was on the body pillow. It's like
That art's probably on his like acting website.
on his IMDb page.
Yeah.
So like she
But,
wants.
like, she's stalking him at filming. Like at filming locations.
And not just talking him, she keeps asking to marry him.
So is this like when one of those hyperactive fanboys at conventions meets like their all-time favorite like reviewers?
It's like you're a
of,
fucking
like,
god
online?
to me.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Or the crazy insensitive men who follow women celebrities online.
My lady.
Yep.
But yeah,
Goes
he
both ways.
insists.
Oh god, Jewel has the pillow.
Oh no!
Oh
The
no!
world is mine.
Sekai de.
So I gotta say, Sentai upholds its tradition of having just kick-ass villain theme songs because the Yodomi Hime song is amazing.
It's fucking fire.
Wait a minute.
It
her
sounds
name
like
is
a
Yoda.
legitimate like idol song.
Yeah,
What's her idol name?
Yodomi Hime.
Yodenheim? Yodenhime?
That's the joke. You didn't pick up on that?
No, I didn't. Like I was slightly paying attention to the episode, but I was like focusing on like the funny bits.
I just like the chorus where she's just going like
Sutera, sutera, sutera.
yeah, I like that.
There's a song that it reminds me of. Like, it's like beep.
Wait, is that the
Raven just
opening
gave
of
me
Dokuro-chan?
Yep.
the eyes. Raven just gave
Dokuro-chan
me.
opening.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that song.
I hate that show so much.
What song?
I'll explain it to you later.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Tell you when you're old.
Basically.
So like in an hour older.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's like, so you're a stalker? Oh no, I'm just a hardcore fan.
Yeah. Very hardcore.
She's like, oh, I'm not good at stalking.
Marry me.
Yeah,
I'm not good at stalking. I'm just going to go up to them at an event with a knife.
that face as well. That's my favorite face.
Yeah.
You made a lot of really good faces this time.
Shiguru is very expressive. I like
Yeah.
that.
So we got the music shaman, and this guy had a great voice. So apparently he's voiced by Kenichiro Matsuda.
Which he apparently did a ton of voices in Naruto.
He was also in like Lupin Pat as like one of the sheep brothers.
Oh,
He
the
was-
one that
he
got
was-
squished.
Oh,
No,
the
he was
one
the
that
black
got stepped
one.
on, yeah.
Oh.
No, the white one was the one that got stepped on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so sad.
Yep.
What? We didn't kill your bro. Yes, you did. You were battling another monster and you fucking stepped on.
That's the fucking best.
I love Lupin Pat. It's a good set.
Let's rewind, shall we?
No.
Holy shit!
But yeah, so we find out her real name is Kodera Io.
Back down.
And you know how we find this out? Because Shiguru, for some god-awful reason, saved the hundreds and hundreds of stalker fan love letters that she sent him
Where did he keep all those?
in a box in his room.
He has a room?
I assume he took it from home.
But he did
Check all
keep them.
these.
He didn't just throw
Okay.
them out.
No. Just like he drops them all off. Look, Sayo picks up one. Santa Claus, Norfolk. Ah, shit! I raided the wrong courthouse.
Wrong box.
Yeah. Oh, wrong. That's mine.
This guy voiced a yokai in Ninja, but I don't remember this one.
Oh,
What the
it was
fuck?
like
Oh,
really
keyboard
late
guy.
into.
Gamer
it was
keyboard
like-
guy.
Like he was really late.
Well, apparently it
into
was in
the game.
episode 37 of the Ninja, but I do not remember this one.
It was the second
I
episode
just
where
watched
they
that
used.
Forgettable
show,
the
so I
Ninja
don't know.
was.
Yeah.
Uh,
Keyboard yokai.
it was the second episode where they used like the recolor sword
Oh,
that they had.
yeah.
Oh, the freaking... I don't know what it's called. Damn it.
The something Ichibanto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget the name.
You look like a phone. God.
How to sum up Ninja Steel and Ninja? You look like a phone.
The fucking best thing about this music Jamin is that when they use their Kiramental to reveal him, he's just piggyback riding on her.
Yeah, piggybacking on her fame.
Yeah.
And then, like, he uses, like, he's using, like, a bunch
I
of his
never
mooks.
thought of that he's piggybacking on her fame. Oh my gosh.
I mean, she didn't have fame before she met.
And then, like, he
but-
uses a bunch of mooks to, like, defend himself against, like, some
Yeah.
attacks, and he just goes, "Thank you, my staff."
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
He talks in
I
English
think
weird
so.
parts.
Yeah, that it was interesting that these guys don't seem to be able to control people outright, but they have very interesting ways of influencing people.
Yeah.
And this was a good example.
There's another good Horobi edit. But yeah, like, first it's piggybacking on her, and then when he realizes he's been discovered, they just swap places, and then he picks her up and fucking bails.
Alright, how are we gonna kidnap her? Well, to save money, we could just have her piggyback on my back. Alright.
Uh-oh.
Wait a
That
minute,
doesn't look
American Psycho and Animal Crossing.
Of course Emily would get that.
So Shiguru goes back to the coconut tower, whatever the fuck, and
Carrot Tower.
he tells the Zords about how he supposedly let her down gently.
And they all call him out on it. It's great. Even his fucking own sword is like,
What the fuck, bro?
I'm disappointed in you, Aniki.
And meanwhile, I'm just like, man, these sentient space rocks that have only been alive for 10 weeks sure know a lot about human relationships.
Well, they probably have other shit they're looking up while they're like
Well,
staying there all day.
well, they've been
It's
alive for
super-
millions of
yeah.
years.
Have they been conscious, though?
Well, they've been conscious for millions of years. They just haven't been able to speak to each other.
So what, is there a lot of fucking relationship drama in the Crystallian throne room?
Yeah? Could you imagine all the board meetings they probably went through?
I don't see a queen!
It's like, oh man, the boardroom. You mean the boardroom?
There's a princess, but I don't see the queen around.
You know who they are? They're freaking Gil's crew from Finding Nemo, just stuck in one spot, just chit-chatting with each other for all eternity. Just, now what?
So this is the episode where we find out that Sayo is also apparently a skilled hacker, because they find out that the people being swayed by Yodomi Hime are being mind-controlled by the evil concert tickets, and she immediately hacks the tickets to disable the signal.
Because she's a doctor.
Because doctors know how to hack, I guess.
Because Sayo's a fucking boss, that's why.
That I would have expected Tametomo to be the one to have hacking skills.
Or do it Hakatami Nami, because,
He's got to have something.
he made the freaking morphers.
Yeah,
I bet-
and the hologram technology.
and the hologram technology. I bet he could hack into a piece of plastic, I guess, paper, whatever the hell the ticket's made of.
You know
I
what?
do a piece of plastic.
Piece of evil.
You know what? I want to see it now. Fucking one-on-one fight, Kirame Pink versus Momo Ninja. Who's the better Light Red Ranger?
Ooh,
Momo
that'd be
Ninja.
cool.
Momo Ninja, because I like Kasumi more.
I like Sayo more.
Oh, we're only 10 episodes in. Give her a chance to impress.
She has been impressing me.
And then some.
Then, Momo Ninja, like, I've been following on Instagram for, like, years now.
Yes, you have.
She has a cat named Maru. It's
Cool.
adorable. She also
Aw.
watches movies on her
Get it?
spare time.
Because, Maru.
I would not doubt that's why she named it Maru.
I forget which one was hers.
Hers with the train, Bunmaru.
Right.
Wow, it's like a bullet train. Shut the
Hey,
It's
what
called Maru because it's round.
Hey, what if we made one of the main Ranger Zords just a fucking dog that sits in the hollowed out leg of another Zord?
You guys got that Megazord?
Yeah, that was the first mech that I bought.
Most useless Zord of all time.
No.
Well, no, it's
One Maru had its...
Name a more useless Zord.
Tackle Boy.
I don't know who that is.
You know, the lantern...
No.
Daigoyo, whatever the fuck.
Daigoyo?
Yeah.
No.
He did shit.
I know.
Useless Zord. The freaking ostrich thing from Ghost Ager.
I can't watch that, so I can't comment.
Okay, now I know what we're watching now that Kiramager's on, like, a hiatus.
Damn it, Garth! I was going to be the one to announce that.
Well, I was going to say that we go back and watch the episodes that got lost footage.
I'd rather do anything else.
I wasn't a part of those episodes.
I wasn't in those episodes.
So anyway, we cut where the battle happens at that one stage where all stage type happenings take place.
Yeah, fucking Beethoven, fucking Damashi.
That one time your soldier did a team attack.
I've only had my Xbox Red Ring once.
I
never did again after that.
There was an episode of Zoo Ranger there.
Cool.
Where they fought King Sphinx. Meteor was there. Drive Dead Heat in episode 20.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck, I'm trying to remember a few more.
Which fucking
Mega Ranger.
Shiguru fucking shows up like a boss in like Jetter and just like freaking...
Yeah, like Jetter swoops down onto the stage and he like hops off it and pretty badass. Right?
Oh yeah,
Shiguru's great.
The Ninja and Jiraiya crossover was there.
Christ.
This is just part of Toei's backyard.
So he does his new technique, which he's now named Blue Horizontal Slash, but instead of stopping the blade entirely while swinging, he has it separate halfway through so that it only cuts the monster and not her.
That's how.
And he was inspired for this by the fact that his sausage got bitten in the middle.
He woke up next
one more
to
thing.
sausages.
I forgot to cause I didn't say it, but I had other things written down.
Mm-hmm.
And one was that all I could think during the scene with all the brainwashed fans was leap to our doom.
Leap to our doom.
I'm shocked you guys didn't mention that.
I didn't
and
think
the
of
other
that.
was that the Clef monster at one point just said, "Oh hell yeah!"
Did he?
Yes.
I didn't hear that.
Right when he like had just finished setting up the place, he said something along the lines of like, "Oh, we're all done," and then, "Oh hell yeah!"
I knew I heard him say like, "Thank you, my staff," and at one point he
Yes, and
said,
then
"Don't miss
after
it."
He said, "It's showtime" in English.
Yeah.
But he also said, "Hell yeah!"
Just, it's showtime. Meanwhile, up in space, Weiser. Ugh. Crayon. What's wrong, Weiser? I just got chills. Like I'm being sued or something.
And they're multiplying.
Okay, now all I can imagine is Weiser singing Grease.
Yeah.
He got inspired by his sausage that got bitten in the middle. Giggity!
Ouch.
With a question mark.
He got
With a question
inspired
mark.
by his sausage.
So yeah, after the monster gets damaged and knocked off of Io, he's like, "Well, if I can't feed the humans to the monster, I'll just kill myself."
Okay.
Feeds himself and his own dark energy to summon the Jimenju, who is made of the stage.
That's
it has a stage face.
Could you imagine if like the monster was like the general was still alive? So like when the monster was around, they like rotoscoped them into the fight.
Oh yeah.
Like they were fighting on the stage while the mech was also fighting.
Oh, that would have been cool.
I know, right?
Oh, missed
I wish we had the
opportunity.
budget
Yeah,
for
that would have
effect.
been pretty neat. But I like that it turned into a monster head with the teeth and the horns and eyes
yeah,
and
like-
everything.
Yeah.
Like mask wise, it was pretty cool. But just like the possibilities of what we could have done with the fight.
Yeah. And while they do the fight where he basically plays whack-a-mole with Roland, we get our first taste of the Megazord theme song by motherfucking Akira Kushida.
Oh, it was great.
It is also good.
Well,
That
yeah,
was cool.
You know you're in for a good time when he's gonna sing a song.
Of course.
I mean, let's all remember Ultra Instinct from Dragon Ball Super.
Yep. I haven't watched it, so I can't.
Oh fuck! When that episode premiered, and like as soon as I heard him singing, I'm like, all right, this episode
Every
won.
fucking Toku fan in existence shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Because like his voice is so distinct.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you say that, but I frequently get him mixed up with Yamagata Yukio.
I like his song of the first Toriko opening theme. Fucking guts!
One of my favorite songs of his is the Sun Vulcan opening and the Space Sheriff Kavan opening.
Yeah, pretty good.
I also like his cameo in Shider Next Generation.
Yeah.
Dude.
So they try and pull King Express out, but Garza immediately halts that shit.
Fuck, nope.
Yeah, no King Express this week, bitch!
I have full control. And it's like 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, next episode we get control of it again.
Yeah. So Sayo has a cute Anakin moment.
Not counting it.
Okay.
It's only when Jewel says it,
That's
and then
fair.
I realized.
Oh, that's fair.
Did he say it the last 2 episodes?
No. So she decides to repurpose Shiguru's technique idea and has the Megazord split in half to dodge Burn Blacker. I feel like that moment reminded me of Tokuger. Separate the trains!
Yeah. Oh, when they're doing the gun, when they're doing the shoot off, just
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
The fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I came up with a crazy theory as well. Okay. So the Ranger suits are good, and the Megazord suits are good for Kiramager, right?
Uh-huh.
The monster suits aren't that good looking.
I think they're funny in how they're like throwbacks to Showa style monsters.
Or at least, like, I like them. Because, like, I'm a huge nut for, like, Showa stuff. Power Ranger wise, they're not going to be as good.
I'd be surprised if they did use the Jamin suits in Power Rangers, whatever.
Now hear this though.
Now hear this.
There's another Super Sentai show that's aired in the last 10 years with the same color team, same style of team, or same style of theme, with better monster designs, but lacking Sentai designs. That's Tokuger. Now here's my crazy idea.
Kiramager with the Tokuger villains?
Yes.
I would love that, actually.
You take the Kiramager suits and you put them with the Tokuger villains, and you can still have Tokuo in there because it's still the same colors, and you can make it be like, oh, this is your secondary Zord, the train.
That would be a neat way of combining them and actually having those elements in. Yeah.
I would actually really like to see how that would be pulled off.
Yeah, it's like, come on, Garza looks like he can fit in with freaking...
The Shadow Line?
Yeah, with the Shadow Line.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
He could be like the head of the organization while the rest of them are generals.
Oh. Until Zed comes back.
Zed can be like his son.
Ooh. What the fuck?
No. When you get bored at home.
Yeah. So they finish off the monster with a dynamic slash attack.
Dynamic slash!
And then we get the scene of Shiguru and Io quote-unquote reuniting, and he thinks he's going to give her a letdown speech, and she immediately rider kicks him in the fucking gut.
Which, that reminded me of Guardians of the Galaxy when freaking Gamora freaking kicked the shit out of freaking Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Which apparently that broke one of his ribs.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like, I was not expecting her to hit me there. Oh. Like, I saw that, I'm like, oh!
Yeah.
That's gotta hurt.
Speaking of kicks to the balls, her follow-up to...
But it wasn't even a kick to the balls, it was straight to the chest.
A metaphorical kick to the balls, Gar. Play along!
I know. Oh, quit kicking your balls around. Quit balling around the subject.
So, Io decides she doesn't want Shiguru anymore, she wants Sayo. Apparently, when Sayo helped her to her feet after getting almost sliced in half by Shiguru, she decided to do a little experimentation. Of course, she rejects her immediately, which was also funny.
I do have to just say, though,
No,
all I could think of the whole time when that happened was...
I feel like there's more to that I'm not getting.
I was also lost on it because I could not remember the character from Sergeant Frog.
Okay, Kara from Kenero Gunso is a character who shows up every so often, and every episode she's in, she has a crush on a different member of the main character's platoon.
Oh.
And then at the end of the episode, inevitably, something happens to sour that relationship, but then her life is saved by a different member of the platoon, and it ends in the exact same way this one did.
Fun.
Yeah, like, to the letter, the same. So, all I could think about was Kara.
So now the question is, are they going to, as most Sentai do, immediately drop this subplot and we never see her again? Or is there going to be some expansion on this little B plot?
Can we please have her keep showing up and like doing the same thing?
Stalking different members every
Like
time?
she starts to fall in love with
her
each
crush.
member.
Oh, Tamitomo, you're such a skilled
And
gamer!
just ends up falling in love with
just-
Jewel for the rest of the show.
You're such a
Her
skilled
crush
artist!
just cycles.
No, like she starts to love them all. Then she sees the Six Ranger. Who is that?
He's so sparkly!
Jewel fucking killed me at the end where, like, Sayo just, like, full on rejects her. And I don't know what he yelled out, but he just went, like, ah!
He's like, dashing!
He's like, ah! But,
No, but like she falls for Kirame Silver, and then you cue the line from Power Ranger Samurai. He's so sparkly!
Samurai forever, cupcakes are ours.
And she pulls out this line that sounds like his... So
I wasn't Samurai.
So Sayo pulls out this line that sounds like it was lifted right from a romance anime where like she like pets her chin and tells her, I cannot be with you until you find your inner sparkle.
Kiss, kiss, for love.
Raven's giving Gar the eyes now.
That's what first thing that popped into my head.
Oh, there it is. She's so sparkly.
Yeah. So next week, since delays are happening, they're going to be airing episode 0 on TV for the first time.
Ooh.
Which means we can skip it since we've already talked about it.
Yay.
Yeah, so I was thinking that maybe for watching in price of Sentai while Kiramanger's not here, we watch Ghost Ager. Because other than Gar, none of us have seen Ghost Ager.
Fucking plebes.
Like legit, we always heard that it was like a crappy season, so that's why we didn't watch it.
No, Ghost Ager.
Megaforce was crappy.
No.
Ghost Ager is reportedly good.
No. You can't. Wait, what did you call Ghost Ager?
Megaforce was the crappy one.
You're disrespecting crappy.
Wow.
That's an insult to crap.
Yeah, that's an insult to crap.
We could watch more Car Ranger, but I feel like Ghost Ager is one of the. It's the only modern Sentai series I haven't watched yet.
Here's what we do.
Watch a different Sentai each week.
No, leave it up to a fan vote.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
We'll start a poll and then have it run the week, and whatever gets voted on, we watch.
Why does it all say Tokusatsu? Guys, we already did that!
I would not mind why rewatching
Although,
Tokusatsu.
one of the choices I will be putting in is going back and talking about the old episodes of Rider and Sentai that we had recorded but lost
I'd
the
like
footage
to do
of.
Symphogear.
Yeah, Impact, I'd be down in like 17 different ways.
We can do Symphogear.
I would love to.
We'll add that to the list.
Cars raising his hand again.
We could also maybe swap around with Power Rangers Beast Morphers.
Maybe that too. I'll put all these on the list.
Yeah.
Alright.
Watch Metal Hero.
No, we've got enough choices.
Windspector! Watch Windspector.
Damn it!
No, we're not watching Shinjo.
Oh, Exceed Draft?
The Skullman anime is definitely a thing.
There's so many things I don't want.
We'll put it down.
We'll put
again.
So this will be an open poll. We'll do the version that lets people submit other options.
Okay, then we'll have to do it on Facebook.
Yeah.
So anyone who wants to vote, you'll have to pay attention to our Facebook page. I'll run the poll there.
Basically this. Oh, there's no Rider or Sentai to watch, and it's SpongeBob just showing every other Tokusatsu thing that you could watch.
Yeah.
Gridman's in there somewhere.
Watch Kuga.
Oh, we can watch Gridman.
We can watch Kuga since it's being subbed again.
I already watched almost all of Kuga.
Options!
Yeah. This is Gaga.
Wait, we didn't do a thing.
What?
Yeah.
This is the final episode, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the flashy finale bumper with the nice and flashy finale wallpaper with like the logo and everything?
I mean, we don't need to do that.
You mean I've been doing that for Ultra Ranger this entire time?
Yes.
Well, I guess that makes that show unique.
No wonder you've been all-nighting for the last week.
So, yes, we, instead of the Zangetsu stage show, which we'll be doing next week, We are talking about the final episode of Tokusatsu Gagaga.
Because it's like, oh yeah,
let's get this done.
So, last time on Tokusatsu Gagaga.
Fucking.
Ow.
Kano straight up slapped a bitch.
We've been doing that. Me and Gar have been doing that a lot on Ultra Ranger. Just fucking.
I was listening to an episode while editing, just
Yeah, I did like such a good, well-sounded slap. He got scared by it.
Glove slap, baby, glove slap.
Oh, dang crap!
Because my hands are like dry right now.
Ow!
I could lick them. I won't, but I could.
If you want to show your hands are clammy, you lick your palms.
Ew. Oh, why they? Oh, is that what my hands taste like? Oh, that's oh.
Yum.
Now they're sore and moist.
Why am I getting a different taste every
Here,
lick?
take some napkins.
So apparently, like, even though the last episode ended very seriously, you gotta lift it up with a joke.
So then my bitch ass mom left, and I stayed and ate 2 people's meals.
I'm like,
I couldn't cancel.
No.
That's so much money.
I just love the server in the background, like, walking over to bring the order, and she's like,
I got your soup.
turns around, just walks back to the kitchen. I was like,
someone knows how to read the room.
Yeah. So the mom's just like, you really think that, huh? And she's like, yeah, give me my fucking key. And she hands the key, and then she leaves. And according to the brother, she's been like really fucking depressed.
She absolutely destroyed her.
Yeah, and it was like a moment where, because she was like crying, it was like a half and half thing where I'm like, no, she deserves it, but then also I was just like, oh.
You can't help but also feel bad for the mother a little.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, that's a bit harsh, but like, I get it.
This was pent up for her entire life.
Yeah.
Like, she literally disowned her own mother.
And and also like her mom went into her apartment and like fucked around with her stuff, without her permission. So like,
she destroyed the toy at first.
That too.
I love that you see it taped up in one of the next shots.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so the brother like comes to visit.
Anchan, aka black-haired Kairi from Lupin Ranger.
Yes, and she's like, oh, how's mom? And she's like, pretty depressed. Like. He sent me a text. She sent me a text saying like, "Oh, I feel like I'm forcing you to come to New Year's, so you don't have to anymore."
That's where it really hurt.
Yeah, but
the guilt.
But then Kano's just like, he's just like, "Oh, it sounds like a ploy mom would do." And then he's like, "No, she sounds pretty serious about this. Like, she's not fucking around." So like, Kano kind of feels bad about it, but she's just like.
She starts comparing her mother to a kaiju in her brain, and then we just see the shot of...
You see Momzilla!
Yeah, just the mom going to see... kaiju now!
And it even has, like, the music almost.
I love those shots. Yeah.
So then we get the secondary subplot of the episode where, like, it's about Yoshida and, like, why the fuck she, like, ditched awkwardly after the movie was done. And
turns out it was just several misunderstandings.
Yeah, so, like, Hideshiro, like, called Kano and, like, Kano explained her situation to her, and she's like, "Yeah, that son sucks, but you also kind of sound like a bitch." But I feel bad for you.
To quote Hank Hill, what a bitch.
No, but that was like her reaction. She's like, yeah, you sound like a real bitch there, but I also understand and feel where you're coming from.
I love that, like, they go through this really awkward speech back and forth where they finally declare that they're friends with each other. And then they're just like, oh yeah, Kitashiro, you're my friend too. Can you not fucking file me as an afterthought, please?
Hey, I know you too. You're pretty cool.
I don't hate you yet.
Bitch.
You're
Captain America. I'm shaking your hands.
So, yeah, apparently Yoshida, the reason she just kind of left awkwardly was not because, like, they
caught her with her boyfriend, like we thought.
Yeah, it was because Damien was there and she can't stand children. And so she just, like, when he asked her the question, she's just like, gross, get it away! Ew, God, I gotta go!
You know what's kind of a shame, but also a blessing at the same time? The fact that Damien never found that out. He would be absolutely crushed.
Just, ding! Bella, stay the fuck away from me!
Lane's been watching a lot of Jacksepticeye lately, and I'm super proud.
Double morning!
Yep.
Oh, his Minecraft series is the best.
We also get this. We also get a plot about how Kano interacts with this VHS of the Emma Jason series, or rather the finales.
And she doesn't have a VCR, so.
But also the other reason why Yoshida's dating her boyfriend is because he reminds her of a Toku actor she
Doesn't
likes.
he look like Unicorn?
Series. Yeah, it's like, doesn't he look like this guy? Like, oh, he's so hot. Like, it's just like, wow.
Wow, people. This is how low you're gonna go for dates.
I mean, she made the copier dude roar like Shishileo.
So yeah, the brother has like an Emma Jason VHS tape. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Like I took this from you when like you were moving, and she's like, oh, it's very nostalgic to have, but like I don't have a VCR to play it on. And so she shows Yoshida it, and she's like, oh my god. Like, you don't have a VCR?
Bam! She shows up with a VCR.
Yeah, she lugs a VCR all the fucking way over to Kano's house, because like she calls her and she's like, oh hey, what's up? I just happened to be by the station, like the station near your house. Like, is it okay if I stop by? And she's like, yeah.
I fucking love how schemy Yoshida is.
She carried it the whole way.
But I liked it was really cute the moment where like Kano like Yoshida's walking and you just hear Kano and then she's in the distance. She's like, hey! Like just being all like fucking happy and welcoming. And I was like, oh.
Gar's got both hands up.
Yes, Gar.
Well, stretching also 2 questions.
Stretching while having 2 questions.
One, what does VCR actually stand for? And 2, what does
Video cassette recording.
What does VHS stand for?
Video.
That one I don't know.
Let me look that up. For those who don't know, a VCR was a thing where we used to have things on cassette tapes,
it had
and we
that
used to play
label.
movies and stuff on them.
It was before the DVD.
And then you could get VHS tape rewinders and get them shaped like sports cars. It was the coolest shit ever.
Oh, God, we now live in an
I felt
era
really,
where
really old
people
seeing that
don't know
label.
what that is.
Yeah.
Be
Welcome.
kind. Please be kind and rewind.
See, I used to have a VCR DVD player combo, and it was the fucking best.
They were a medium that you physically had to rewind when you were done.
Kind of rewind. Video home system.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that just feels weird now.
Right?
Gar,
Yeah.
welcome.
And you're the youngest here. You're the least qualified to say that.
I grew up with VHS still. It wasn't until like 2006.
Like,
2007.
Gar,
Post in the comments if
being
you had a
his
VCR.
age, he is the most, like, retro nostalgic person ever. He is more interested in old stuff than new stuff. It's fascinating to
Oh,
me.
thank you.
No, you are. Like, you love old school everything.
Well, yeah, Gunter's search for the key, search for the egg. Gunter's for life. Gunter's forever, whatever the hell Ray.
Why is it called Game Boy? Why can't it be called Game Boy Girl?
King Girl.
Oh, God.
Yo, a lot of women do a lot of stuff on this team. Maybe you should change it to X-Woman.
See, this is why I fucking hate video games, because it, like, appeals to, like, the male fantasy.
Okay, Karen.
Is that Kermit the Frog with 2 samurai swords and a blunt? What the fuck? That's a donkey video. It's really funny.
So... Yeah, so she gets a VCR, and she plays the little VHS tape, and then it cues up the flashback of when she found it. I said it queued up the flashback of when she got it. What the hell are you doing?
I had to
Hang
do
on,
the
flashback's not...
flashback noise. Doodly 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 doo.
Sorry, the flashback's not coming in.
Sorry.
There we go.
Sorry, the tape's skipping.
Yeah, the tape skip. Like it just gets corroded. And it's like, oh no. Wait, just rewind it. Just rewind it or fast forward it to like after that point. And
If you watch it too many times, the tape's gonna wear out.
I always liked the sound when like you fast forward or rewind like a tape and it would be like.
There was that thunk whenever it like started or finished.
And then like the screen would like fucking blur and stuff. And
apparently it was actually bad for the tape if you had it rewinding or fast forwarding when the TV screen was on.
Yeah.
And it's like,
you ruined those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were the worst if you dropped off a rented video to Blockbuster and you didn't rewind it beforehand. You're a monster.
Yeah.
You
fucking monster!
You two kept mentioning Be Kind Rewind. And then I'm just thinking, wait, the Jack Black movie?
No, that was the tagline. That was the tagline back then for video rental stores. Be kind, rewind.
That is a movie Jack Black did.
Oh, I know.
No.
Oh, I know.
Based on the fact that
It was Jack
everywhere.
Black and the guy who played Ford Prefect in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy movie.
To play as human, to
Oh,
rewind
Lord.
divine.
Which, if you haven't seen that movie, do it. It's actually a really good independent movie.
But yeah, so we get like a flashback to Kano as a high schooler senior, eventually watching the tape, but then a flashback of her as a little girl watching Emma Jason on TV.
So we get to see 3 different versions of Kano watching the same tape.
But like, we see a shot of like little Kano, like child Kano, like crying watching like the finale, and I was just like, oh, that's the most sweetest thing I've ever seen.
And even the other 2 Kanos, if you pay real close attention, you can see her like lip trembling.
Yeah, like
you know what little Kano is? It's the little girl meme with like wiping the TV screen.
Oh yeah.
Oh
and
yeah.
And then like. We're watching like clips of the finale of Emma Jason, and I'm like, damn, for early '90s Toku, this is pretty good quality.
It's high quality.
It's high quality.
Yeah, it was probably one of those shows that was filmed at like 60 FPS.
Yeah.
Oh, I liked when Yoshida like commented too. She's like, "Oh, it had like the commercials from that time, like that point in time. Oh, it's so."
I think it would have been funny if we got to see one of the commercials for like the Emma Jason toy line.
It's no doubt it's probably on the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
As like a bonus feature. It's like, watch the finale of Emma Jason.
We also get this scene where we also get a few interactions of Kano with Damien, and he's like, you're an adult, tell my parents Tokusatsu's okay.
Just sees his parents up as kaijus, it's just 2 adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she comes up and it's just like, oh wow, another Titan, it's amazing.
She like gets into a fighting pose.
And
I'm like, no, I want to see the fight.
Yeah, and then you just hear one guy just yell like, "Kakui!
It's so cool!"
Yeah, like if they did like a dub of this, like you have like one of those like people in like the background, like an abridged series, just being like, "So fucking cool!"
Oh my god, this is so goddamn cool!
Just like that one guy from Attack on Titan, where it's just, "Oh my god, you're so awesome! Holy shit!"
And I love that the movie that Damien talks about is Dagon versus Bajiri Cox. I feel like that name may have been misspelled.
Sounds like a Daiei film. The people that made Gamera and all the Akira Kurosawa films.
Yeah.
Raven just nods his head and be like, yep. There was a cute scene that I remembered, because I didn't watch all the episodes, because I was watching Kiramager as well. But I remember a scene in this movie, or in the episode, where before she buys the VHS tape of Emma Jason, she goes up to her brother and be like, "Hey, do you remember how Emma Jason like ended?" It's like, kinda.
He killed Dr. Wily. That's all I remember.
Yeah. And it's like, this was like high school, like, this is like high school Kano.
Mm-hmm.
So like she keeps walking by this Smile video rental store?
I think it's a video selling store.
Yeah, and like the guy's just like, you want to buy all these tapes for like 100 yen? Go ahead.
Lane, this is a very serious thing. I'd rather you not give the crazy old man, like, the abridged crazy old man
I'm
voice.
selling all my porn! And also this one tape of that's not porn!
This is a good rom-com!
No, if anything, it's like, so what do you sell here? It's pornography.
I was selling pornography.
It's like the thing when the old guy like gave her the tape. It's just like, yeah, you're a nice boy. She's just like
you should be loyal to the things you care about.
Yeah, and we find out that it was this humble young shopkeep that reawakened her love for Tokusatsu.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice.
Just like how a weirded guy from Wisconsin, I think, got me back into Tokusatsu.
It was
wherever the hell Linkara's from.
Yeah, it was a really
pretty sure Chicago.
It was a really wholesome message because
he's not from Chicago.
Because like she says to him like, "Oh yeah, this is the thing I used to like." "Oh yeah, why'd you stop liking it?" "I don't know. I used to." "Well, like what you like. If you like it, don't stop."
Yeah, freaking.
Or else.
If you like it, there's no reason you stop liking it. Why'd you stop liking it?
Yeah, that's the big lesson to take from this like episode.
Even the name of the episode, like what you like.
Yeah, and like I am like that. I like what I like.
That's why we're all here.
Yeah.
Wait, we're just not sitting around chit-chatting like friends?
No, we've been recording this for 7 years.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't notice
7 years.
Like 5 years.
6 years.
Damn it, car. Always slow. So slow.
Something said, not good. What was it?
Slow.
Don't yell at Gar. No, that's okay.
Go home!
How dare you call me that just Ichi the next morning? I'm editing. Just the rest of the episode, you're just sitting there like... Just in thought, deep in thought.
What's he doing? I think he's having a flashback.
But I liked where like high school Kano
space.
went to go watch it because she like didn't have. I guess she didn't have a VCR. Well, she couldn't like watch it at home because like her mom's there.
Yeah,
so she went to like her school like after hours and just went to which she watched it on a TV with the VCR. VCR.
That's some high level shit.
That was fucking rare to find sometimes.
I'm sorry, just to cue up another freaking Simpsons clip. Now we just need to find a 90-year-old film projector. Do you know where to find one of those? Bart immediately takes him to the school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun like watching her hook up that VCR because I'm just looking at that and I'm going, composite cables. Ugh! The throwback.
I know.
My Aditech Game Bridge, the first thing we ever recorded a video game on.
I actually wouldn't mind like watching something on a VCR.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be kind of tricky.
Imagine having a VCR hooked up to this 80-inch TV.
It would
you
look
got.
terrible. It's like if I decided to hook up my N64 onto this fucking thing. It would look terrible.
Oh, it will. I know because that's how we recorded our Conker's Bad Fur Day playthrough.
I'm thinking of trying to find like a miniature CRT, like not like super big, but like nice enough and compact that like I can play my N64 on.
Or you could do what some people do and just get like aux cables that like connect to your TV.
No. I gotta have the classic experience. No, that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just get all three Kanos, like, crying at Ember Jason, and, like, it's funny, like, Ember Jason's like, oh, my creator's dead, and, like, no one will be able to rebuild me, what if I go out of control? And the kids are like, we don't care, we love you, Ember Jason!
I must exile myself to the far reaches of civilization.
Ember Jason, what do we expect at the sword?
Wait a minute, hang on. Wait, hang on.
We love you, Ember Jason!
Wait, did he actually say, I'm gonna exile myself?
Not in those words, but he was like, I need to go far away so
I don't harm anyone in case I go out of control.
Holy shit, that's just a Metelder finale.
Yeah, they probably just copied Metelder.
That is legit note for note Metelder finale. He beats the bad guy. He's heavily damaged. He tells his friends to freaking stab him through one piece. And they're like, we can't do it. Do it. Do it. I can't. Do it, you little bitch. Fuck off. And like, they stab him. It explodes. He's still alive. He's out in the woods.
Wow.
He's like, I can no longer return to my human form. So I will head into the woods.
Which means I guess you could sum up this entire show with the phrase, put down those entertaining Metelder products. There's our another Simpsons joke.
And then we get like a really, really sweet scene where it's just like high school Kano is just like crying, like remembering how much he loves like Ember Jason Tokusatsu, and then Ember Jason's there just like ready to like take her hand.
I fucking love like she's basically hallucinating that Ember Jason's there like in his like finale episode busted ass state, and he's just like, hug me, Kano!
And then
Kano, you used to love me.
Give me legs.
And then like so then she just decides, okay, I need to be like a hero and be like outgoing and like, you know, help people whenever they need help and just like stuff. So like earlier in the episode, like she sees like an old couple like trying to cross the street, and she's like, oh, should I help them or not? And like
she stands there for a good 20 seconds and then decides not to.
And I was like, no! It doesn't matter, you go fucking help those people!
The funniest part of that was
find that damn dog.
Yeah, you get out there and you find that fucking dog!
The funniest part of that was that Onoda was standing behind her like, what's going on? What are we doing?
Oh yeah, there's a random subplot with like the co-workers that she had. It's like, oh, one of them's getting married and she's pregnant. Oh my god! I'm like,
damn it! That means we have to plan the party.
Oh, you thinking about the copier guy? Just cuts to him, just perfectly cut. Ah!
Perfectly cut screen.
Yeah, I love perfectly cut screens.
I'm glad that Charahiko was almost not in this episode at all.
Just
and we'll never see
that's
him again.
how pointless they were to this show, honestly.
Yep.
That guy was annoying.
Like, maybe if there were more episodes, they could have
done more. I'm glad you hate him too.
They didn't go anywhere with them.
Yeah.
They were probably the weakest part of the show.
So she goes to Damien, and he's like, what do you want? And she's like, you know, I'll go talk to your parents about like, yeah, Tokusatsu's cool. It's important to your life. And then, like, you just see, like, Shishi Leo show up, and, like, all of us are watching, and they show up, and we're like, ah!
And then, like, Damien looks up like he's, like, they're having a shared hallucination.
And she's
seen this shit?
And we're all just sitting there at that point, just like, holy shit, you see that too? Yeah, fuck, usually it's just me. Holy fuck, are they real?
Run!
And it cuts, like, the rest of the team showing up, we're just like, ah!
You're gonna remind me of...
They're multiplying!
Remind me of Kaiju Club with, like, the main character, because, like, he hangs out with, like, the imaginary kaiju they're talking about, and it follows him around, and, like, no one else acknowledges it until, like, the final episode where they all stare at it. It's like...
So just slow head tilt.
Yeah, like, they all just stare at the end of the table, and it's just... It's like...
Goodbye! And then they slowly vanish into sparkles.
Yeah, no, not even that, it's like, gets up, and just walks out the room. No sparkles or anything, it just gets up.
He just leaves!
After pulling an all-nighter to get the magazine done.
Well, my work is done.
What do you mean? You didn't do anything.
Didn't I?
Away!
So Kano decides to go try to reconcile with her mother.
She realizes that she has her interests and her mother has her interests. It may not have been smart for her mother to push her interests on Kano, but just as much as she wants her mother to respect her interests, she should respect her mother's interest. So as a peace offering, she brings her this cute little bunny. And that was nice.
And she's like, oh, thanks. She's like, thanks.
That's trippy.
Yeah.
I never thought of it that way.
And it's interesting because, like, her mother, like, we see her earlier, like, trying to watch an episode, and, like, she's just, like, turns it off going, like, I don't.
I don't get it.
I don't. So they're always transformed? Or so why do they have to transform?
Only, like, one of them we've actually seen, like, unhinged.
Well, two. We've seen two because we know what Blue looks like because of episode.
Oh,
2.
yeah, the actor, but we've never seen the girl or the silver one.
Yeah.
He's got a hot butt.
Wow, that's a nice butt.
Hey, nice butt.
Nice butt. And so then it cuts to her, like, looking at the new Televi Kids magazine, and she's like, I need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I need it! And so she's, like, thinking, like, oh, I'll just use the fake nephew strategy.
The fucking pro strats on this woman. She pretends to buy it as a present for a nephew she doesn't have.
Now, I understand in Japan it would be kind of like a risky thing to do stuff like that, but honestly, I am not ashamed to go to a Toys R Us, buy a really childish-looking toy, and fucking go up to the counter and just be like, yeah, I'm getting this for
not
myself.
Everyone is as comfortable with themselves as we are.
I know. I know.
Look, I'm just going to say this from my own experience at this point. You realize we're all at an age where if we went to a toy store and bought something, they just kind of assume we were buying it for our kids. Right?
If they asked, I'd be like, oh no, this is for myself.
Yeah.
I will admit that happily.
That's why, like, every time we go to we've been to Toys R Us, they're like, "Would you like a gift for Steve?" I'm like, "Nope."
Thank goodness, no.
Yeah, that is a thing.
me especially.
Yeah,
you have a kid.
Yeah, you have a kid. You have an excuse.
Me, I'm just like, I'm in my 20s.
Like, you buy something for your kid, and you're like, oh, this is pretty cool.
I know.
I got this for him.
So, and then just to cap off the series, the clerk that she buys the magazine from is
Visvia
/ Big One
/ Owl Ranger.
I'm sorry, but
Auto control.
I'm sorry, but every time we talk about Kamen Rider V3, I just have to go Visvia.
Fair.
Oh yeah, you guys watched V3 without me.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious. H.E. loves show up.
I put it in the schedule, be like, oh, how awesome would that be? And like, I was busy doing something. I'm like, oh, I missed out on V3.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yep.
Yes, it was Big One. So Kichi.
Big. Wah!
And then the series ends with this really hastily cut together collage of everyone from the show.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Is that how you spell collage?
It was a sticker book.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh,
no, really, you could actually see the little outline where you have where they peeled them out on every single one of them. So,
yep,
that was the end of Tokusatsu Gagaga.
So I gotta say, this was a fantastic series. I'm glad I watched this. I'm glad it exists. It really makes me very happy and proud to be a Tokusatsu fan and to love the stuff that I love.
I agree with you. I do think the ending was just a bit rushed.
Like,
Yeah.
what is this, episode 7?
Yeah.
I feel like if they had 8 episodes, it would have been...
Like a nice little wrap up with like, oh, what's everyone doing now? We got to see what's her face's friend, like the
I forget her name.
yeah, but she was like, ah! I was like, I miss her.
B-boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, the B-boys chick.
The B-boys. Boy,
But no,
boy,
like
boy,
I like
boy,
that. Just
boy,
like
boy.
I like the characters. The visuals were great. The acting was really good. Just, like,
Ryder Custom saying your thing is done.
oh, okay, yes. So, I'll let you know when to show it. So, I got Ryder Custom to make me something very cool. So, I behold the future in Tokusatsu law enforcement.
Oh.
I present to you Robo Lane.
Oh my god.
He's looking pretty
Well
good.
timed upload, Ryder Custom.
Oh, I can't wait to
timed
I
upload.
can't wait to see that fully colored. That's gonna be.
I like
awesome.
I like that the caster helmet's in there.
That
Yeah,
actually looks pretty fucking rad.
yeah. It's so fucking Robo Lane.
You know what? Definitely.
I love how he actually managed to upload that like the second you started saying it.
You probably had it timed.
It
He
was
was like,
perfectly in time.
wait.
Robo Lane.
Robo Lane, yeah. So I love it. Thank you, Ryder. It looks fucking fantastic.
Wow.
So, yes.
So
I am now I have another caster form because according to Blaze, I have the most caster forms.
yeah.
Yeah, you come up with a new one like every month.
Do you remember Night Lane, everyone?
I try
No.
not to.
I remember Night Lane.
Oh, Night Lane.
Okay,
No.
so back to thoughts on Tokusatsu Gagaga overall.
I like that just every episode just kind of like taught a lesson and a moral. Like that was just like, and it just like watching this show just really makes me just so appreciative to be like a Tokusatsu fan, like I said.
It
And,
makes me so appreciative to be Lane.
well, it does, and like
I learned a lot of Lane
it made me
things.
really happy, and like I know just like I understand also just like in Japan, like you know just like fans like people like Kano and stuff who like that stuff is like usually really shamed upon, and like you look like a weirdo for like liking that kind of stuff.
I think it's because over here in the West, we've kind of embraced it since like the early, like I want to say since the early 2010s, we started to embrace this a lot more. Because like think of it, when the most highest grossing movies like every year are superhero movies. The majority of TV shows are like superhero shows or based on a comic book. Conventions have been getting better or have been getting bigger, filled with more TV celebrities. Just better animated cartoons that both children and adults can like. High-end collectibles that we didn't really get. Like over here in the West, we've been starting to embrace it more and more.
You know what?
It's okay to like these things.
You know what I think part of it is?
They figured out that it's a good secondary market.
No, what I was going to say is I think the reason why it's more of a shame thing in Japan is because Japan's business industry in like the world of business in Japan, like the world of society in Japan is a lot more strict with politeness and formality.
Yeah.
And if you're shamed for something, it's way more of a bigger deal. Like
Yeah.
the biggest indicator is the mere existence of honorifics when you address people by name.
Well, like it was like in the episode when like Yoshida like is offering Kano the VCR, and she's like, "Well, I only have like one tape. I don't really have the need for VCR."
And she just turns around with a, "Oh, but if you refuse, I'll have to lug it all the way home." Fine, I'll take it. and that leads me to what I was going to say about like what I like the most about the show is Yoshida. I love how schemy she is. She's adorable. All that stuff.
I got that toy for my own.
Like honestly, Kano's the type of like woman that like if I met her and I found out that she really loved Tokusatsu, I would just give her a fucking huge high five and be like, "Hell yeah, let's go fucking hang out and watch some Toku."
I feel like we could all get along with someone like that.
It's funny because I had that random experience when I was working at my movie theater. This dad came in with his like 2 kids. They were gonna go see an animated movie or something. He unzips his jacket, opens it up. It's a War the Gargantua shirt, like it's a Toho movie. In which I just look at it, like, I'm not even ordering him, I'm getting his food done. Like, I look at his jacket, I'm like, is that Sanda and Gaira on your shirt? He's like, he immediately gives me, like, a huge high five. He's like, awesome that you know who these actually are. I'm like,
Nice.
dude, I love that shit. I didn't say something. What is that? Or like when like a Japanese kid came in wearing a Kamen Rider shirt. I'm like, is it bizarre that I know what you're wearing? He's like, you know about Rider? I'm like, fuck yeah.
Nice. Emily, what do you have to say about Tokusatsu Gagaga as a whole?
As a whole, I think you guys have sort of said it for the most part, but
Feel free to restate if you need to.
Dead.
It had a very good balance of realism and like someone making good choices in terms of wanting to make up, wanting to fix things, but also not taking any crap from someone who really doesn't care about it. And was a very good balance because it feels like in stuff nowadays it always goes for like if somebody doesn't understand you, drop them forever.
Yeah.
And things like that. And I understand how these things work. And yes, I understand that the mom is abusive and all of that, but in the end she realizes it's just because she doesn't understand. And I think it might not have worked out as well as it did here, but the fact that it worked out badly and even showed that reaction was a big deal.
Yeah.
That it showed the tension and animosity between the two of them as a result, and like portrayed that really realistically.
Yeah, and like not everyone's gonna understand like the stuff you like. That's why I try to keep it really on the down low at work and stuff like that, just because like I know the people that I work with, and I just know not all of them are gonna understand. Like one of my coworkers does, and she respects that, and she's cool. And like I found out that like she's super into Precure and stuff like that, and like I can talk to her about that stuff. So, but like just not everyone understands. My family doesn't, but like they know I like this stuff, and they respect it enough to just be like, you like what you like. That's cool.
And then you look at the relationship Kano had with Kitashiro, which perfectly illustrates how you don't even have to actually be into the same shit to be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my parents like recently were like, "Oh, you should send us a link to your podcast that you do, because like you never really send us anything like that."
Would you have any idea what we were talking
exactly,
about?
Exactly. It's like they know I do it, but it's like they would not understand.
You would have zero context on anything we say.
Zero context.
Yeah, one of my old bosses wanted to like listen to my podcast, and I was like, "You're not going to understand a goddamn thing."
Oh yeah, that's another thing. When I was at work one day, they're like, "Oh, what are you going to do?" I'm like, "Oh, I got a podcast." And they're like, "Oh, what's it about?" I'm like, "Well, we just talk about movies and shows."
Well, good to know you guys have been holding back our view counts.
It's not that it's. Think of it. Would you rather have someone watch us and have zero context, or would you rather have someone that likes the medium and find out that, hey,
it's all about the networking?
Well, I've gotten a lot of people to sub to our YouTube channel, so
yeah, I think I mentioned it already, but we passed 1,500 subs on YouTube recently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So thanks to everyone who subbed to us.
Personally, I enjoyed the show.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish it got a few more episodes, or rather, I'd rather wish I had subtitles for the source material of the manga, because like this is based on a manga, which, as I was saying earlier, everything's based on something now.
Yeah. So
it's like I kind of want to read the manga, see how far this story actually goes, because this is just a snippet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if she like deals with like what it's like to like deal with like a new series and stuff like that. So,
like what comes after Jushoan.
Yeah.
Or it's like how you interact with like fans who like certain things in the genre. Like I like Ultraman. There are a lot of Tokusatsu fans in the West that just don't get Ultraman.
Like, what if there's a character she meets later who's a fan of Toku but hates Jushoan and Ember Jason specifically?
And it's like, Western,
those are kiddie shows.
Like Western Tokusatsu fans just go straight up Civil War on like everyone that hates the things that they like.
So just remember everyone out there, like if you're listening to this and like you have a huge certain love for something, but you're just afraid people won't understand, that's okay. As long as you like it and you enjoy it and you know people out there who like the same thing you do, then you're good. That's why, like on Twitter, I only follow people and things that I like, and I meet other people who like the same things I do because I follow these people.
Yeah. You respect the things that you like, you take care of the things that you like.
Exactly.
Love the things that you like for what they are, but also make sure not to get trapped in a box where you feel like it's yours.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of hard to explain. I don't really know how. I'm sorry.
I think we got it.
Yeah.
I'm also just gonna say this one last time. If you like this show, go watch Kaiju Club.
Yeah, go. I can't recommend it.
It's only 4 episodes, so it's shorter than Tokusatsu Gagaga. It's set in the 70s, and it's like, oh, you think it's hard now? Back in the 70s, it was much.
Yeah, they had to talk about
worse.
this show based off memory. Because reruns and VHS tapes weren't a thing yet. So,
and it's like, oh, guys, I have the audio recording of the episode, and it's so loose. Because he's recording it with the microphone by the TV,
like I used to do when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, dinner time! Not now, Mom! I'm watching Volter 7!
Yeah.
I can't pause it, Mom!
And he looks so upset, which the guy's like, dude, you should have plugged it into the TV.
Yeah, because he has the recording of his mom yelling at him for dinner. So yeah, but go watch Kaiju Club. It's good.
Yeah, all of it's finally subbed. Even the 4th episode, it's finally subbed.
Yeah, it has a good plot about the guy has the main character's a girlfriend and she doesn't know he's into kaijus and stuff.
Yeah,
that's funny. So, but yeah, so that is Radio Sentai Castranger, everyone.
Hope you all enjoyed. If this is I should have said this at the start, but if this was the first time you've listened to us, thank you for checking us out.
Yeah.
Make sure you, if you enjoyed us, pop a like, follow our channels, do all the things. And of course,
Jikai Radio Sentai Castranger.
We'll be talking about the Zangetsu stage show,
which is apparently 2 hours.
Yeah,
so
well, it's a play, so
Well, maybe we'll just do that.
So find some time to watch it before our next recording.
What the hell? I thought we were doing Taio Sentai Sun Vulcan. Akiyello, go sit in the corner for
Get the
one more
fuck out of here, Akiel! We don't like you.
Just go sit in the corner for one more week. Sorry, buddy. This is horse shit.
That's bullshit.
And as for what
Hi,
we'll be talking about in lieu of new episodes of 01 and Kiramager, we will leave that up to the Facebook poll that I'll be starting. So make sure you look up the Radio Sentai Castranger Facebook page to not only find that poll, but all of our episode thumbnails. You can also find all of our hijinks at castranger.podbean.com. From there you can get our Twitter page, our Discord server where you can chat with all these cool people in our chat and listen live to the show. And of course, check out our Patreon where you can pledge to help us make the show better. And our merch page.
Also, as of this recording, we're 10 minutes into May 16th, which is Ultra Ranger's 3rd year anniversary.
Hell yeah!
Hooray!
And 2 days away from my wedding anniversary.
Ultra.
Yeah, now it's time to stay up for the rest of the night to edit the last 4 episodes and upload them straight to YouTube, and then the audio versions will come out next week.
Nice.
Fun.
Just to save time. Also, hope you all enjoyed the live stream that we're doing tomorrow, because this episode's coming out on Sunday due to all the uploads of Ultra Ranger on Saturday.
So what you're telling me is I shouldn't do my first stream tomorrow.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yes. And yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'll probably be doing a stream some point this weekend. Probably Sunday now. I was thinking tomorrow, but if Gar and Lane are going to be streaming their stuff, then I'm probably going to hold off on that.
We're streaming around 6 o'clock, so if you want to stream at
pay attention to the XE Studios channel for a Raven stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make sure you send me what you need for art assets.
Yes.
Alright, thank you all for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, and being awesome, and we will see you all next week.
Thanks for
There's
listening.
always another week.
And remember, Robo Lane is watching all of you.
Oh god.
And remember, like what you like.
Stay safe.
Yeah, stay healthy, everyone.